for someone considering moving to kind of the Palm Beach County area, like let's say somebody just got here, what would you say are like the 3 big things that they need to go and do?
Ooh, that's tough. 3 big things. I mean, I would if you're not moving from a beach town, I would go check out the beach.
Yeah.
You know, because especially in Jupiter, I feel like I'm talking about Jupiter a lot. I might be a little biased towards Jupiter. I'll admit it. I am a little biased towards Jupiter, but all of the cities, from Jupiter down to Boca and Palm Beach County have great beaches. But the Jupiter Inlet and DuBois Park is really, really just an incredible beach. As you go further south, in southern Palm Beach County, they tend to get a little busier, like in Boca, Delray. We haven't really talked about Delray much, but
Yeah.
Delray is an awesome spot. I lived in Delray for a couple of years. Atlantic Ave is a great spot. Like, you can't run out of things to do, whether it's like shopping, restaurants, going out, at night. I mean, it's just
Gotcha. So a little bit more urban though.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of Delray's thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more urban. And I know I'm kind of getting sidetracked from your question. So that's one thing. I would go to the beach. And 2, we could probably go into, go to the Ave, right? Atlantic Ave and Delray. I think that's a really cool spot. Whether you're with friends or family, it's you can do a little bit of everything, and also go to the beach there. And for any sports fans, this is a pretty cool spot to be, especially this time of year. February and March, spring training. So you have Rotterdam Stadium, which is right down the street, and then you have the ballpark of the Palm Beaches. I think they've changed the name now, but that's on Military in West Palm Beach, and you've got the Marlins and Cardinals here, it's a cool spot to get close to the players and get to enjoy some good weather.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, kind of speaking a little bit to like the kind of the more athletes and everything being around here, just with the the spring training and all that, kind of dovetailing into that, like your odds of running into some celebrity here is just off the charts. Like,
yeah.
Like I was talking with a personal trainer a little bit ago, and he like showed me a picture from like earlier that week where like Mark Wahlberg was like there at the gym working out. So
yeah, I think he just bought a house in Jupiter Island.
Did he
say.
really? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll see Mark at some point here.
Yeah.
And he's just one of the crew now. So
that guy's jacked, man. That guy's in really good shape. I don't know how old he is now, but he's definitely working out every day.
Definitely. So, yeah, I guess your odds of running into Mark Wahlberg at the gym exceptionally high.
Yeah, exactly.
much higher than anywhere else.
Yeah.
So, real quick, couple more questions here.
Yeah.
For people who do decide to leave Florida, what just in conversations with them, experiences you've had, like what are kind of the common reasons that they normally give?
It's funny. I think everyone from the Northeast moves down to Florida, and then everyone from Florida, not necessarily the Northeast, but will start moving north, right?
Yeah.
Like the typical migration from a Florida resident that's been here a while is just kind of like move up the coast, until you get to like North Carolina. And that's kind of what people from Florida do over time. I think they're just trying to get out of the hustle and bustle of the everyday life and get up into the mountains and, just slow down a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So for them, it's really just a matter of kind of different pace of life, different lifestyle for a little bit. And that's kind of the main reasons they have for going elsewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina to retire. I think you see a lot of that from people that have lived in Florida a majority of their life.
So okay, I know this is a big, broad question, so
yeah.
feel free to truncate this, narrow it down a little bit if you need to, but what would you say are the overall pros and cons of living in the Palm Beach County area? And I mean, we say cons as well. Let's not sugarcoat it. We're realists on this channel. We know nowhere is perfect. We just want to make sure people, kind of know where the rocks are, where they're navigating, deciding if this is somewhere where they want to live. So
Yeah. Start with the pros. I think it's very safe. Safe for families. I mean, there's obviously, some areas that you want to avoid, but for the most part, like, I think it's a very, very safe county as a whole. The amount of things to do in the area, I mean, you're not going to be bored living in South Florida, that's for sure.
You're really trying to be bored if you're bored.
Yeah, you got to try real hard. So I just think whatever you're interested in is here, for the most part. I mean, I can't, unless it's, skiing or snowboarding or anything to do with snow. I think outside of that, Florida's got everything, right? I think the other pro is like if you own a business specifically in real estate or you're in real estate, I think it's a great spot to be, just with the rapid growth over the last 5-6 years. So I think, if you own a business or you're an entrepreneur, I think it's a great place to build. I mean, there's a lot of young people moving here and a lot of great minds moving here. So I think that's another pro from a business perspective, is just being in a community with like-minded people that are building businesses for themselves. And cons, I think a lot of people say that the weather is a pro, but I would imagine, and again, I'm not speaking firsthand,
right?
But I would imagine most people that are moving from the Northeast, like, summers probably get a little hot, and so I think the weather might also be a con as well. I'm doing a little bit of digging here on the cons, if you can't tell. Another con in living in Palm Beach County. Jamin, I'm not sure I have anything else.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't think of another con.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a good problem to have. But I mean, I promise you, as soon as we're done here, I mean, it's going to immediately come to you.
Yeah, it probably will. It probably will.
That's okay though. I guess one more thought here for anyone who's kind of on the fence right now and they're deciding, like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Like, do you have any words of advice or direction that you would give that person that's kind of on the fence right now?
About moving here?
About moving here, yeah. Or even considering it, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it. I would just take the leap and do it. I think it's a great spot to be. And I think that I don't think you can go wrong by living in Palm Beach County.